Philadelphia is one of the hungriest neighborhoods in America. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me this hour is Jen Shaeffer. She's Executive Director of St. Christopher's Foundation for Children. Thanks so much for being with us.
Hi, Jill.
Before we get into one of your programs, talk to us a little bit about the foundation and the work that you do really throughout the community.
We are a public grant-making foundation. We focus all of our work in North Philadelphia around St. Christopher's Hospital for Children. The hospital's been there for 135 plus years, and they've been doing great work in that community for families and children for centuries.
So when we talk about the programs that you do, they're far-reaching, but you're focusing specifically on a program that's called Farm to Families. And you're focusing on the North Philadelphia community, and you say this is one of the hungriest communities in the nation, but it's also one of the most obese. Talk to us a little bit about that relationship. How could it be one of the hungriest and also one of the most obese?
That's a big dichotomy, and it's a challenge for people to understand. How do you have families who are living in poverty but are also obese? And I think that comes from the poor options that families have. They have lots of unhealthy foods, processed foods. They have plenty of fast food options, and they don't have as many of the options to eat healthy. So even if you educate a child or a parent on ways that they can have a more balanced diet, ways that they can eat healthier, ways that they can make sure that their health is aligned with their food that they're eating, the choices aren't there. So that's really how the dichotomy exists.
So with that dichotomy, you're working to put this program in place. It started as a pilot program. You're working to grow this program. It's called Farm to Families. You're focusing on regional farms and really farms from across the country to bring in fresh produce. Talk to us a little bit about how this program is working and how you're bringing fresh fruit, fresh produce to families.
Well, it's really with the help of many of our partners. So when we began this program about a year ago, we said, who is it that's in our community that's already there? And maybe they're just not talking yet together. Or, who is it that we can bring together to help to make this distribution of farm fresh food happen in North Philadelphia? So, we spent quite a long time learning, asking questions, finding who's already there and what resources, can we uncover. And as we, talked a lot and talked throughout the Philadelphia community, and the Philadelphia community connected with food, connected with community, we found that there was tons of resources already there, but they just were not working together in a way that we could get this, the food there. So through a really exciting grant that was given to us through something called the Convergence Partnership, we had some startup funds that we were then able to match with the foundation dollars and some other of our partners, and we were able to bring some of these extraordinary organizations together to create the aggregation of the food, the bringing into the warehouse, sorting out, and then distributing into the various community locations where then the food is available. When the food arrives to the locations, it's in a box, brimming with fresh vegetables and fruits, and the families have pre-ordered the week prior, and they come and pick up their box. The great thing is when they arrive, they have a nutrition educator who shares with them, ways that they could cook the foods in the box, how can they prepare it, how can they make sure that it's kept properly in their home, and even something as simple as like keeping something properly in your home. Not all families have the simple tools even in their home. If their refrigerator isn't working properly, if their stove, if their gas isn't working properly, even something as simple as just kitchen utensils can sometimes be a challenge.
And we just have a short time left, but this started small and you're working to grow this program. Where do you see this program going from here?
Well, the nice thing is with the pilot is that you can learn great things, you can be flexible and change and grow, and when you're done, you can then share it with other organizations throughout the United States to follow the same things that you've learned and share that with other communities.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Jen Shaeffer. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Newsmakers.